As I have described to our players our season, we're beginning third phase, book number 3. There's non-conference, there's the conference season, and there's the tournament. And we are starting the first phase of the tournament in Vegas on Thursday. Very excited to be going. Happy to be the number 1 seed, playing at noon on Thursday. And our goal is to go in and win the tournament. And we're not the Lone Ranger with that thought in mind. So we will go in prepared. We're playing good basketball right now, and our goal is to continue to play that way. If we do, we'll have a great chance to be successful. It was nice to see our players enjoy senior day with families. It's always emotional, and it was nice to see it end in a fashion that we could all take a deep breath and relax the last few minutes and enjoy the moment. So I was happy for that, happy for our players, and in particular our 3 seniors. Anything for me?
Steve, do you think you guys are going to have to run the table in Vegas to get an NC2A tournament bid? To earn it automatically? Do you think that's the only avenue?
I have no clue. The automatic, the winner is the automatic selection. We all know that, but I have no idea. If I were on the committee, we'd be in now. I'm not on the committee. So we'll see what happens. We're hopeful that we will have no discussion, no worry about it when we finish. If we do, we'll wait and see what they feel is the appropriate field.
So right now you feel the Aztecs deserve at least an at-large bid?
I didn't say that. I said that if I were voting, I would vote us in. If I were on the selection committee, but I'm a little biased, you know, so I would, you know.
What your opinion?
Yeah, I would be, they make me, if I were on the committee, I'd have to leave the room when they discussed this, so I wouldn't get to vote anyway.
Okay, but as Steve Fisher, the hoops coach, do you feel the Aztecs deserve an at-large bid, at the very least?
You know, Bernie, I never deal in, do you think, could you, would you, should you? I don't know. I don't take a lot of time to look at everybody else's resume. I've looked at ours. It's pretty impressive. So when you put blank resumes up, I would ask you this. Do you think we deserve to be in the tournament?
Probably, but they don't call me.
Well, then we're on the same page. Then we're on the same page. So.
Nor do they text me or check my MySpace page.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can work you in on that committee.
Okay.
See if we can get a media guy on it.
Why do you think you guys are playing well right now?
We've been playing well. We've been playing well for a long time. We are scoring the ball now, and some of it's confidence. When you see the ball go in, you feel comfortable the next one's going in. A lot of it's practice. Our practices have been like games, and I've talked about specific guys along that line, and our practices are better, and we're shooting the ball better in practice. And I think that all rolls into having shots go in, and we've done that lately. I mean, you could go back and say, well, what about this? What about that? We're getting the shots that we want, and you know, lately, last 2 games, if that's enough of a body of work, they've gone in with great regularity, and that's why we've had the big differences in the scores. Our defense has been solid all year, and I have no doubt that it will remain that way. And we're cautiously optimistic that our offense will stay close to what it has been the last 2 games.
Steve, what's the latest with Jeremy Hemsley and on his foot? And are you considering keeping him coming off the bench? You guys have had pretty good success with that. Not that you didn't have with him in the starting lineup, but it seems to be running that second team pretty well.
We made a commitment that we were going to play him 20 minutes or less on Saturday, regardless of what the score would look like, and we were able to do that. He felt better Sunday than he had any time on day after a game since he heard it initially. So we're encouraged by that. How will he be on back-to-back-to-back games? That's a good question. So we're going to be cautious with him in practice leading up to Thursday's games. So he'll be limited as to what we'll allow him to do in practice, in hopes that he will continue to get better and be able to play 3 games in Vegas. And the minutes right now, I don't know what they'll be.
You touched a little bit on it on Saturday night about not having won the Mountain West Conference tournament in a few years. Is that something you've addressed with your players, and are they aware of that?
I believe they are. I think I mentioned it in passing, but we'll make them very acutely aware of the fact that we haven't won it since 2011. And we played in the finals a few times since then, but haven't been able to be smiling and cutting down nets at the end. So our goal is to change that and to win not only the conference, but the conference tournament. And we'll make sure that everyone is aware that it's been a while since we've done that. And that's something that we really, really want to do for a lot of reasons.
Has there any been a specific reason mentally, physically, that you guys have been unable to win it, the Mountain West tournament?
We haven't played well enough. Probably that simple. We thought we were the best team last year and got beat by New Mexico, by Wyoming. Got beat the year before by New Mexico, who was really, really good, and we had split with them. So when we've won it in the past, we've had close games. So I think when you go in and play like that, you have to play well. You have to get a little bit of luck. Foul trouble, different things always enter into those one-game runs, and I feel a lot better if we're playing like the NBA, 4 out of 7, that eventually the best team would win 4 out of 7. And if you're not the best team in a one and done, then you're not the best team, and we haven't been since 2011 in the tournament.
So, cutting to the chase, do you guys think you have to win the conference tournament to make the NC2A tournament?
I don't know. That's not really up to us. You know, we just really focusing on one game at a time. And, you know, we want to win the tournament regardless. So, you know, we're just taking it game by game.
Trey, any thoughts for you?
Just basically what Scott said. I mean, we don't want to have that position where we don't win the tournament and have that potential for us not to be in the tournament. So our main goal is to win the conference tournament and know for sure that we're in there.
Are you guys using that as motivation going into the Mountain West tournament, that not knowing factor?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, just being a normal basketball player. I mean, you want to win. You want to win the tournament regardless, to have that pride aspect, to know you won the Mountain West tournament and you can hang that banner up. So regardless of the NCAA tournament, I mean, obviously that helps us for sure, but that's not why we want to win the tournament.
Scott, it's been a few years since you guys have won the Mountain West tournament. Would that be like icing on the cake for you in your career to cap it off with the tournament win?
Yeah, it would be. You know, haven't won the conference tournament since I've been here, so that's my motivation over everything. I really want to win it. We always get so close every year and we come up short, so.
Trey, why do you guys think, or why do you think you guys are playing probably your best offensive basketball the last couple games, put up some serious numbers? Seems like everything's starting to come together. Why do you think that is?
I think you just hit it on the head. Everything's starting to come together. Everyone's starting to know their roles. Everyone's starting to have that confidence. I mean, everyone's shooting the ball really well. We're letting our defense feel our offense. So I think it's just a mixture of everything. Everyone's feeling good, and we're playing well right now.
Have you guys paying any attention to the media awards that were given out? I mean, is that any extra motivation that nobody was named to the first team, or?
You got it.
All right, we noticed it. I mean, it's not obviously what we wanted or some people would want, but I mean, you can't pay too much attention to it. I mean, we got Sky Defensive Player of the Year, which I think is the right choice, and Coach as Coach of the Year, which I think obviously is the right choice with our conference record. But I mean, we can't focus on that. we got the main thing that everyone was striving for at the beginning of the season, and that's the regular season Mountain West Conference Championship. So that's what we wanted. That was our goal in the beginning of the season, and we got that.
Spencer, what did it mean to you that you won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year on one of the best defensive teams?
It felt good. You know, I'm obviously all about defense, and you know, I feel I helped lead the team on that side of the floor, and you know, I think I earned it.
There's a perception out there, and I'm guessing you guys have heard it, that Mountain West is down this year, maybe a little bit weak. What's the perception inside it? How tough is it? How hard is it going to be for you guys to run the table and then hold up the trophy on Saturday?
This is a tough league, you know, regardless what anybody thinks. You know, it's a tough league. We have to go play at some hard places at altitude, and we are capable to losing to any of the teams that we played. And, you know, we just handled our business, you know, regardless if everybody thought the conference was down or not. You know, we did what we were supposed to do. And this team is full of this conference is full of a bunch of great players and a bunch of great teams. So, you know, we just handled our business.